I don't know if any of you ever felt that way. I used to feel that way earlier on. That okay, this Christian thing, we're all Christians. A lot of us were Christians, blank faces, just a face in, just one person in a crowd out of billions of people on earth. A number, yeah. But I began to learn from scripture that God knows you so intimately. He's got your number. There's this scripture in Acts. The story of Google. Where's my phone? It's in Acts. Ananias, the one that God sent to go to Paul.
Okay.
I remember seeing that scripture, one of the scriptures that made me realize how personal God is. That God just is like a GPS system from outer space. He zooms in on you. He locates. He knows your location. He knows where you are, spirit, soul, and body. He can find you, and he's so personal. I remember seeing this scripture in the Bible. I'm just gonna read it. It's in Acts 9 from verse 10. After Saul had his encounter on the road to Emmaus.
What?
Emmaus, I'm sorry, a road to Damascus. Thank you.
Of course I do.
Anyway, it made me understand how personal God can be. The part that got me was when God said, "Arise, go to the street called Straight, and inquire at the house of Judas for one called Saul." That was just God's GPS system. Like, get up. There's this street called Straight. When you get there, ask for a guy called this.
Specific.
And inquire at the house of Judas. So he knew the person that owned that house that this the street was on. The house where the street was, and then the person that was in the house. Paul was staying in someone's house called Judas. So specific, so detailed. And when I read this, I was like, oh my God, you actually know where I am right now. God is so personal.